So, what is the story of Wenceslaus IV of Bohemia? In the late 1300s, Europe was a mess. Plague scars fresh, kingdoms scheming, the church divided. Into this chaos stepped Wenceslaus IV, son of Emperor Charles IV, crowned King of Bohemia and King of the Romans. On paper, he should have been a power player. In reality, his reign became a slow-motion disaster. Wenceslaus inherited Bohemia in 1378 and Germany soon after. But while his father was a master politician, Wenceslaus preferred hunting, feasting, and not governing. Nobles called him lazy. Chroniclers said he spent more time with falcons than with advisors. Meanwhile, his empire started to crack. The church split in the Western Schism. Two rival popes claimed God's throne. Wenceslaus failed to act, angering German princes who wanted leadership. In 1400, they rebelled, declared him useless for the empire, and deposed him as king of the Romans. It was a humiliation, losing the crown without even a battle. Back in Bohemia, Wenceslaus still wore the crown but barely held control. Nobles grew powerful, cities unruly, and religious reform stirred. A fiery preacher named Jan Hus began challenging church corruption. Wenceslaus waffled, sometimes supporting Hus, sometimes backing the church. When Hus's followers turned radical, it spiraled into the Hussite movement, a revolution that would engulf Bohemia after Wenceslaus's death. He also had a violent streak. In one infamous moment in 1393, when the archbishop's vicar, John of Nepomuk, defied him over church appointments, Wenceslaus had him tortured and thrown into the Tava River, a murder that would later make John a saint. By the time Wenceslaus died in 1419, his realm was fragile. The church hated him. Nobles barely obeyed him, and the Hussite Wars were about to explode. His younger brother, Sigismund of Hungary, inherited the chaos and spent decades fighting to fix what Wenceslaus had broken. So, what is the story of Wenceslaus IV? A warning. A king who could have ruled a vast empire, but let apathy and bad politics tear it apart, sparking rebellion and religious war that reshaped Europe. If you also like learning random things, subscribe. You have found your happy place. Poem: A crown left to rot. Falcons soared where councils pled, prayers were drowned and blood ran red. A king who watched his throne decay, while fire rose and faith gave way.